Hi there. There are three things that I've been thinking about a lot lately. They all share a common thread. My transplant experience, the pandemic, and oddly enough, the use of pronouns. Or more appropriately, the concept of isolation, because all three of those things are a shared experience that I've been dealing with since the beginning of 2019, and even before that. But it all has something to do with pronouns, oddly enough, and it seemingly the fact that this could be complicated when in fact I'm not sure that it is. It's Tuesday, January 5th, Journal 402, T+654, I think. What I'm trying to work my way through, and it's something that I've sort of tap danced around in other blog posts before, but this one is a little bit more specific, I think, or at least that's what I'm attempting. And it has to do with working your way through the concept of I as it relates, especially as it relates to we and us, and recognizing the fact that there is no I or me in we or us. I know that may sound a bit esoteric, but really it's not if you start to dig into it. And let me explain how and why. My thought is that there can be no we and us unless there's first an I, and a well-defined I at that. But there is, however, an I in interdependent, and we'll get back to that either in this blog post or perhaps in another one that'll follow shortly. And maybe that's where everything comes together. I don't know. We'll see. Recognizing that we and us are plural pronouns, that in order for it to work, there's an implied together there, an implied togetherness there. Together as in everyone acting as one. It's also about everyone working together to achieve more than any single individual might be able to accomplish on their own. It's about trust, and it's about mutual respect. And both trust and mutual respect are at the very foundation of things that are critically important to our society. And that's community, knowledge, and commitment, culture. In essence, it's always going to be about more than just me. Hence, Nagel saying that no man is an island. But as confusing as that may seem, I'm not sure that it could be any other way. Nor am I sure that it really is confusing. We and us can't exist without the contribution of a strong I or me. But by definition, strictly by definition, we and us demand more than just you or me, right? It's only complicated because we can't exist unless we're willing to sacrifice a little bit of that I, a little bit of that me, in order for us to achieve more, in order for us to make it work, in order for us to work together. It'll only work if we're satisfied reducing a significant amount of I and me in order to make it work, and recognizing that and realizing that. So it takes two, really, at least two, a minimum of two, to constitute we, a shared present or a combined future. just like it takes mutually agreed upon goals and objectives to reflect on our vision of that future. Perhaps most important of all, it takes a strong appreciation of we in order to define culture and community. And that's only possible when that sense of community reflects energy and effort that's needed from every individual involved. So while it may seem complicated at first, it isn't really, not if we're willing to sacrifice a little I in any discussion of we and us in order to recognize that we almost always will turn out to be better than I will, than just me. Certainly something to think about as we sort of waddle into this coming week. In the meantime, stay well and take care. Stay safe. Stay home. Stay strong. Stay focused.